7.3 is going home on the tow truck, unfortunately. 8. Not the rig. What's going on, 7-Tree gang? Welcome back to another Powerstroke Central video. Today we've got a special one for y'all. As you guys saw in the videos that I'm about to pop up, my 7.3 got stranded. I got left stranded out in Medina at Pipe Creek. I had to call a tow truck and I had to do everything to get the truck back. I'm gonna be telling you guys what I did to fix my truck and also showing you guys everything that was wrong with it. And also I did a lot of stuff with it, guys. So I had to drop the tank, I had to put a new injector in, and I'm gonna be telling you guys how the injector went bad. And also in the next video, I'm gonna be telling you guys how I replaced it and everything like that. So stay tuned here. I'm gonna be telling you guys everything I had to do to fix it. And then in the next one, I'm gonna be going in detail on how I really fixed everything and replaced all that. So stay tuned and let's dive right into it. Okay guys, so we have the hood open on the 7.3 here. I'm gonna be showing you guys where exactly I kind of mess with stuff on this truck. So as you guys can see here, we got the cold air intake. It is a little bit dirty right now because we were working on the truck, but I also got all the 7.3 here. You got the turbo over there, you got the coolant over there, you got your oil reservoir right here. I actually did replace this, guys, so we pulled all the oil out of there. I did a full maintenance swap as well on this thing when I did work on it. But the injectors, guys, this is the boost tube right here. So you have to pull the boost tube off to pull the oil cap off, and your injectors are actually located down in there. Once you pull the crankcase off, or the little case there, your injectors are actually hidden under there. Now let me go grab the injector here. This is the old injector right here. I actually need to take this back and get the core charge back, but I'll show you guys for this video. This is the old injector right here. This is what it looks like. Pulling this out for next video, and I'm gonna be going in depth on how to change injector actually. But for this video, that ended up being the issue. Now guys, what started the issue, what was the first thing that started the issue was actually there was shit in my fuel tank. So I'm gonna hop under the actual truck right now and show you guys where the fuel tank is and what was really going on. So in your fuel tank, guys, to test how your truck tells the fuel level, there's like a little level gauge right there, and as it's full, when it's full, the level gauge is up, and when it's empty, the level gauge is down. Now there is a hose connecting the two parts right there that shoot all the way down to the cage, or all the way down into the tank, and that hose had completely deteriorated, guys, and all the rubber was left into the truck. All the rubber that was deteriorated from that hose on into the tank actually got sucked into the fuel lines and was clogging up the fuel lines. So that led to air getting in the lines and not enough fuel going to the injectors. These are stock injectors, guys, and they have 475,000 miles on them. So they definitely needed to be replaced. They were way overdue, but it really put the icing on the cake when the injector was getting no fuel at all, and it was just literally starving for fuel. So I'm gonna hop onto the hood here, or I'm gonna hop onto the truck and show you guys exactly how we pulled it off, because we had to pull off the tank, and it was like an 8-hour ordeal yesterday, so I couldn't film it because my camera batteries literally wouldn't last that long. But let me hop onto the hood here and show you guys what we did. You have your tank right here. So here's your tank. This is your big tank right here. Now you have your clips. So this is your first clip that you got to take off. Now we took all these off yesterday. This is your second clip you got to take off. The bolt is right there to take it off, and then there's another bolt over there to take it off. If you guys are looking to take off your tank, this is how you do it as well. So we had to remove the tank. We also had to remove the fuel hose right here. We had to move this whole fuel hose. We took off the fuel pump as well. And then there's hoses up there. You guys see those clamps? You gotta remove those hose clamps. And then once you've removed those, you can actually drop the tank. Now there's something on top of the tank there. The thing on top of your tank, guys, that's actually how you test the fuel meter. So that thing goes into the tank, and it's actually on the very top of the tank, and it unscrews on top of there. And that's how you're gonna check it. And then we pulled that out and saw that the hose had deteriorated. So we basically dumped all the old diesel out into a pan, dumped all that rubber out, and then we took a shot vac and got in there with a vacuum, guys, and cleaned out all that rubber in there. That rubber was actually stuck in there. It was actually plugging up this line right here. The rubber was so big and so deteriorated that it sucked it up and was actually plugging up that line. So we had to shoot an air compressor hose into there. That's how you basically take off your tank. Remove those bolts. That's one problem I did have. So guys, when I did take off the tank, there is this outer piece right here. We were actually confused. We thought it went this whole outer piece. We thought that went on the bottom. It doesn't, guys. It goes on the side. So if you are replacing your tank, make sure you put this on the side, because we were sitting there for hours trying to figure out where this thing went. This thing took forever to put back on, but I feel like if we knew what we were doing, we could have definitely got it way quicker. Anyways, though, that is how you replace your tank, and that was the main reason why my injector ended up going bad, was because it shot shit up into the fuel line. Obviously I have 2 fuel filters that clean that out, but it did plug up my fuel line, so the injector wasn't getting any fuel at all. Luckily it was just that one injector, and how I tested for that injector, guys, was that the actual chamber was cold. So that's when we knew the injector was bad, when the actual part of that engine was completely cold. There was no fuel at all getting into it. So that is why my 7.3 really kind of broke down and really left me stranded. Now what was causing the problem, so if you guys do have this for yourself, putting the gas pedal down and the truck wasn't getting over 30 miles an hour. That was a big problem for me because I couldn't get over 30 miles an hour. I barely made it to the Dollar General, but basically what happens is I was going like 90 miles an hour. I was hauling ass, and then something, I guess, got sucked into that fuel line. It plugged it up and the injector wasn't getting any fuel, so the injector went shot, and my truck was shaking a little bit and I couldn't get over 30 miles an hour. So it basically did the same thing it did in the past, but now we actually caused we found the root of the problem here. We were just doing temporary fixes, and now we finally found the root of the problem, which is the shit in the fuel tank. But if you guys do find yourself in that situation, make sure you pull over, because you don't want to push it and you don't want to really blow anything up. That was the issue, and if you do feel it, guys, you'll literally put the gas pedal halfway down, your truck will start shaking and you won't be able to get over 30 miles an hour. And that's what, and if you do have that problem, you know it's a fuel restriction issue. 90% of the time it will be. But that'll be it for this Powerstroke Central video. Thank you guys for watching. I have a bunch of cool stuff coming for y'all in the future. We did a regular maintenance stuff, we did injectors. I'm gonna have a straight pipe coming in, a full MBRP back piping system, or I might do just full upgrade injectors, because like I said, these have 475,000 miles on them, so they definitely need to be replaced. And I do want to do an upgrade injector, so I'm asking you guys what kind of injectors I should get for the next video, because I'm going to be doing that kind of stuff in the next couple of videos. So stay tuned, that'll be in the next one. And I hope you guys did enjoy this one and why my 7.3 broke. I wish I could have filmed a little bit more for y'all on, you know, the actual replacement and stuff like that, but I just couldn't because it took so long and we didn't really know what we were doing. So I didn't want to film anything that I didn't know I was doing, but I do now. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, for the next video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys in depth how I replaced that injector, so stay tuned. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and watch the other videos. It'll be up here or down there, and peace out, fellas.